19. Full-time biology major, plus low self-esteem, let's make it worse. Contrary to popular belief, more eyebrow does not equal more beauty. I feel like eyebrows are the easy target, but damn they are hard to take your eyes off of. Actually, I like the idea of trying to cover your huge forehead with huger eyebrows. When you think your eyebrows look great, after watching an eyebrows tutorial on YouTube, I don't believe I've seen a tutorial where you use an industrial paint roller to do your eyebrows. Congratulations for providing a hospitable environment for two very special caterpillars on your face. I'm tired, boss. You're definitely one of those guys that keeps coming up with nicknames for yourself that no one uses. No one is going to call you Godzilla. Now knock it off, Frederick. One thing's for sure, you're unattractive no matter the look. Nobody would hate you as much as your hairline does. Someone needs to check this man's hard drive. You look like your favorite activity is buying all of the Propane cards out of a machine, while the 12-year-old behind you weeps. With all of the different hairstyles, it proves that your skeletal system is that of a pure douche. Every pic looks like a different person, and they're all basically, if the most boring person at the wedding reception, grabs something random from the prop bin. 26. Last photo looks like you've aged 20 years in one buzz cut. Definitely warning signs about you displayed at nearby schools. I ended up in last place in Eurovision Song Contest, so hell Europe hates me already, especially Germany. The whole music industry forgot me already, and my left haters call me a weeb. Do better. Do your cheekbones also have trouble seeing? Don't know what's bigger, your forehead, your pretentious glasses, or that swollen pair of a nose you have that would make a clown jealous. Your forehead is much bigger than your chances of fame. If only Eurovision had a separate parallel competition you could also lose, like the Olympics have the Special Olympics. Those glasses are super unnecessary. The world's largest ground-based telescope right here, folks. 18. RoastMe. Do your worst. Unpopular opinion. Football is overrated, and fish is gross. I have a bit of a god complex. I've been engaged for almost a year. Let me guess. Your dad sells propane and propane accessories. You look like you tear the heads off of dolls to feel powerful. I've been engaged for almost a year. Engaged in hormone replacement therapy. You look like a big toe that's been hit by a hammer. You look like you're not allowed to use the computers at the library anymore. Well, Spotty, let's just agree that high resolution is not your friend. I think we all knew a kid like you in high school. I'm sure being your friend is like having a flu, in that it makes others want to stay away from you. He was once hospitalized with severe sunstroke from viewing a crescent moon. I'm a banker who was having a stress-free Friday. Roast the crap out of me. Having sex with you should be tax deductible. Eye patch says pirate. Eye makeup says parrot. Her boyfriend made the most of her, telling him he could put it where he wants. That makeup. You'd think you were completely blind. What bank hires a one-eyed transsexual pirate? You strike me as a superficial person. You got no sense of depth. I'd need 2 eye patches before I'd look at your face. I'm finally liking the way I look, after wasting all my teenage years hating my appearance. Help me not be too self-confident. You look like a worm that climbed out of an apple to teach me reading is fundamental. You look like the least athletic lesbian ever. Teens can be very cruel, but that doesn't mean they are wrong. Hope you have a good personality and are smart. It looks like someone dumped an omelette on your head. Great, now you look like you're ready to waste your 40s hating others for hating your appearance. Well, those glasses that make Harry Potter look smooth at least take the attention away from your gigantic nose, buck teeth and oncoming anorexia. You look like you're going to become one of those lonely old crazy cat ladies. Heck, you're already wearing the shirt. I think teenage you was onto something. I like how you are probably 20, but are honoring your grandmother by dressing like her. What you got? 2 arms. Low metabolic Gandalf. Cop 1. How about him? He's got that criminal look, Cop 2. No, he's armless. No, I'm stumped. I bet your cellmate loved that beard tickling his balls. I got some change to spare you. Wu-Tang, no arm. This guy's definitely got some stories of homelessness and addiction. Charles 1 Hanson. 30-year-old, love reading books, gaming, hiking, traveling, living healthy lifestyle, relationship status single, be original with Roastees dare you. All pics are from the Tatars up, guaranteed iceberg here. She cut like a pear. Shrek hand, check. Cake mix makeup, check. Cropped images to hide flappy meat, check. The only thing believable in your bio is the last word, single. You look like your own mum in picture 1. Your makeup needs to win the gold for heavy lifting. 30? You mean 20 years ago? You look more used up than a bottle of ketchup at a diner under a highway. Crazy the difference between pick 1 and 2, be careful out there guys. Throw it back in the ocean. 23. I love K-pop. Performing arts such as acting and dancing. I'm also into the AO3 scene. Not much of a party girl, but I love a good laugh. Humble me. Your forehead has more oil than Iraq. Prepare for democracy. If you weren't already as humble as possible, someone lied to you. If you worked at a massage parlor, I'd pay extra for a sad ending. You are, without doubt, the most plain, flavoredation I've ever seen. Absolutely featureless. Your face is the same shape as a pear that was grown inside a bottle. Time to pay a visit to the forehead shrink. Were you in that movie Nothing, Nowhere, Absolutely Never? You got a chipmunk face. Looks like you missed some feature updates, but that's fine, we all go through it someday. I died for 5 minutes once, send me back. I can't imagine how devastated your family was when the doctor told them. Happiest 5 minutes of your parents' life. Not even death wants you. Apparently enough time to damage brain cells. A windowless van somewhere with a free candy sign is missing its driver. I bet you have musical instruments that you can barely play. You've seen the other side and still choose to dress like that? Your flannel doesn't count as a personality. You look like me. I'm sorry man. I feel like you're the kind of guy that casually brags about this to literally every person you meet, like it's no big deal, because it's the only interesting thing about you, but you want to come off as if your life is so interesting and this is just a casual fun fact. I have bronchitis and too much confidence make me hurt like my airways. You look like you were the 3rd prettiest girl in rehab. You honestly look like you just got out of an abusive relationship. Your own body is telling you to stop breathing, and you're still going hard. You look like eventually you're going to start working as a bartender at a bad dive bar with Kino, and you're going to work there for the rest of your life. If you trimmed your split ends you'd be bald. This will be your only chance to feel something living and growing inside you. You forgot to tell us you are vegan. You look like the type of person that gets emotional whenever you see a cat picture on the internet. Remember that girl that was always 10 feet behind the popular girls in high school, hoping to get her shot at being cool? That wasn't you. You were the girl behind that girl, and you still haven't budged an inch. My best friend needs roasting. John Slow. Banned from the Night's Watch. Your best friend needs a father who doesn't beat him. A blind man could tell a story from that braille on his forehead. I live with my mother and drive rideshare for money. At night I do musical theater. I used to be Incon. Make me pay for my sins. Someone please search this man's hard drive immediately. You look like you message women for foot pics. You look like David Cross ate Santa Claus, consumes nothing but copious amounts of vodka and cheese, and hangs out with his mother reminiscing of the olden days when his farts made a noise and his breath didn't smell like man chowder. I'd love to make you pay for your sins, but unfortunately your poor mother already is. Lost at fantasy football and this was my punishment. Don't hold back. You basically took your 4 pics from your Tinder and put them here for us to review. You need to update your portfolio. You look like you fell down a 12-step program. You look like the kinda guy who lost in real life, got into fantasy, lost that too. If you made it this far, please leave a like, it helps a lot. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon, bye and love you.